This very intense portal that we have every year has been magnified this year by our own sun's solar flares. So many of you have been watching the news and hearing about how our sun is throwing out these massive solar flares and having massive solar storms. These solar storms have actually impacted the 2022 Lionsgate portal, and many of you will notice that massive change has come with this portal. Massive manifestation has happened with this portal and is continuing to happen as we move closer to the peak date of August 8th. Alright, so we're going to jump right in with the current energy for divine masculine and divine feminine. And I do feel that this energy, this reading is going to be very strong just due to the fact that this portal is even more intense than normal. I am using Dreams of Gaia. I like to pull this oracle deck out from time to time whenever the divine masculine and divine feminine energies are so intense. Both counterparts manifesting. I'm sensing a strong balance between divine masculine and divine feminine at this time. Alright, let's see. Current energy. So we have the Eight of Fire is coming out for divine masculine. We have the Ace of Earth coming out for divine feminine. And we have the Healing card coming out for the bridging energy. I love it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Water. And the Seven of Water is all about surrender. So I do feel like these two counterparts, collective, divine masculine, divine feminine, are at this balance point right now because they have surrendered. Alright, let's look at divine masculine's Eight of Fire. So the Eight of Fire keywords are action, change, and transformation, rebirth, freedom, renewed, purpose, and joy. So divine masculine is definitely stepping into their purpose, stepping into their power, and it has brought this massive transformation. Some key phrases for the Eight of Fire are transformation through action. And I feel like that's what's happened. Divine Masculine has realized that they had to make a different choice. They couldn't continue to make the same choice over and over and expect a different outcome. And it's very possible too that currently Divine Masculine is finding their purpose. And for some, a renewed sense of purpose. Alright, let's look at Divine Feminine with the Ace of Earth. It's definitely giving me the energy of the Empress. So for Divine Feminine, some keywords for the Ace of Earth are new beginnings, goals, motivation, desire, preparations, opportunities, education, security, potential reward, and potential consequences. I definitely feel like right now divine feminine energy, because there is such a strong balance between divine feminine and divine masculine, divine feminine is opening themselves up to new opportunities. It's like divine feminine has been stuck for quite some time waiting for divine masculine to kind of like catch up and bring those energies into an equal balance vibration. And I feel like that's definitely what's happened. And now divine feminine is getting the courage to step up or even go further. I definitely get the sensation that divine feminine collectively is realizing that divine masculine is just as powerful, and divine masculine will catch up at some point, will always rise to balance those energies. And this is giving divine feminine a very strong, confident energy that she can continue to move forward. This can definitely be opening up some new career opportunities or new financial opportunities for divine feminine energy. This is beautiful. So the healing card in Dreams of Gaia is considered a major arcana. So let's look and see what the healing card wants to show us. It's interesting because it's number 11, and it actually comes right before the love card. Number 12 is the next card, the next major arcana in the Dreams of Gaia. So that's super interesting to me. All right, so some keywords for healing are, of course, healing, release, purification, forgiveness. Oh, I felt that in my heart. Transformation and infection are also on here. I definitely feel like both counterparts have forgiven, have realized the purpose, and have very much released and surrendered. The Seven of Water tells us that. Bottom of the deck energy. Let's look up the Seven of Water. Alright, so the Seven of Water, some keywords are knowing, trust, faith, and surrender. Release, peace, and certainty. Some key phrases are surrender to the flow of life, relinquish the need to control. All happens as it is meant to. Both divine feminine and divine masculine have collectively realized that what will be will be. There's no mistake that anyone can make. I always say, guys, if you've made a mistake, it's your mistake to make. There's something, a mistake always causes a delay. And a delay was needed. There was something else that you needed to learn before you could move forward on your path. I definitely feel like mistakes were made on both sides here. I feel like both sides have realized the purpose, and that has allowed both counterparts, divine masculine and divine feminine, to be able to release and forgive. This is definitely why the manifestation is so strong in this Lionsgate portal. This is definitely why both divine masculine and divine feminine, like, I'm going to reach out right now and say, I almost would bet that anyone watching this video, whether you're divine masculine or you're divine feminine, it doesn't matter at this point, because we're definitely coming to a balance. You are starting to work on following your purpose. You're learning what your purpose is. It's important to you. You're making steps to go after it. And many times when you start to do that, you can also be moving into an entrepreneurship. You could be trying to start your own business. You're realizing that you have some sort of skill, some sort of purpose you're here to offer. And I feel like that's what this collective, divine masculine and divine feminine energy, are stepping into. Alright, so next we're going to use the Energy Oracle. And we're going to look at head, heart, and higher self space. And we're going to start with the divine masculine. Divine masculine, head, heart, and higher self space. What are they currently thinking? What are they currently feeling? And what is their higher self currently trying to teach them? Let's start with the head space. So we have walking away. So I am getting a sense that divine masculine is leaving something in the past. The walking away card is very specific. It's number 27. And it says that when this person leaves this, it's actually the garden and the gate. So many of you guys that watch this reading with me every month, we use these cards often. And the garden and the gate, she's stuck inside the gate is locked, and she's wearing the key. The walking away card tells me that divine masculine has chosen to use the key. And what they're walking into is this mass expanse universe. It's very much like stepping into their power, stepping into their purpose. Alright, let's look and see what is in the heart space. What is divine masculine currently feeling? Cornucopia, and it's number 11. When I was getting the cards ready, I don't know if you guys noticed when they're on the table, I shuffled them and spread them out, and appreciation came out as the bottom to show you guys while we were getting ready. And I definitely get the feeling that there's so much gratitude here between both counterparts. With the cornucopia number 11, it's like divine wishes being granted. All the things you wanted are coming in. Number 11 is definitely a significant number, especially if you're on the twin journey. So it's very, it's telling me, it's kind of giving me a confirmation that both counterparts are understanding the reason that everything happened, the purpose for everything, but the blessings that come in with this journey. This is a difficult journey, guys. It's not easy. It still shocks me that I see people that come through, like in my Etsy shop, or I see them sometimes when we're doing the lives, the weekly lives. I kind of get the energy that some people are looking to be on a twin journey, or they're looking for their twin. For some of those people, they do have a twin counterpart, and I'm going to say not everyone is on the twin journey, guys. Everyone has, there's so many different spiritual journeys, so not every single person has a twin or is on the twin journey, but it's like I see so many people that are looking for their twin. And I will say, for some of you, you actually do have a twin, and the reason that you feel drawn to keep looking for them is because you have the journey, you have the twin, the counterpart. But for some of you that don't feel the draw, you just see like the words or the labels, or everyone's talking about it right now, which is super weird. Singers and songwriters are making songs about it, which is super weird. Super cool. I'm glad that they're bringing like attention to it so that we can see that this is a thing. It does happen, but not everyone that is watching these videos is actually on this particular journey. So what I would say at this point is, if you are on this journey, you're gonna know. We look for confirmation all the time, but you really don't need confirmation, because Spirit gives you confirmation all the time. And Divine Masculine is seeing that now. It's like Divine Masculine took some sort of action that broke free from whatever ego type of mind energy that they were stuck in. And now it's like Spirit, the universe, is just giving Divine Masculine all these abundant things, all the things they've been working for and waiting for, because they finally took that action. They finally opened the gate, and they weren't scared to walk out. All right, let's look at the higher self space. What is the higher self trying to teach them? So we have the thinking man. Interesting. I normally feel very confident about what that means, but I'm told we're going to pull it up. So let me open up. It's number 46. And the thinking man is holding this crystal in his hand. It's a male of wisdom or understanding. It says, this card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He is thoughtful and reflective, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life right now, or about to arrive soon. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or may be there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuit. This card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to a great stride in personal or professional growth. Awesome, because I definitely got that the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine stepping into like entrepreneurship, following their purpose, starting their own business, doing their own things, right? And I'm kind of getting that Divine Masculine was so scared to take that action, to step out, because most likely Divine Masculine was the protector and provider of their family, right? And so it's hard for Divine Masculine to say, you know, I'm going to quit my job and go do this thing, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you have like kids to feed and responsibilities. So it's definitely very difficult. But it's like Divine Masculine energy has realized that Spirit is there. Spirit has their back, and they're able to take this action. And now these things are coming in. And not only that, but I'm sensing like the higher self is trying to tell us that in this new part of this journey, because now this journey is taking on like this way bigger, it's definitely changing direction than I feel like this collective ever thought it was going to take. So one, congratulations, pat yourself on the back for doing all the hard work. But I definitely feel like if you're the divine masculine energy, someone's going to come in, step in, help you in some way. If you're thinking about starting your own business, they're going to help you, show you maybe some skill about running a business, a partnership, something like that, an investment, definitely. So yes, keep your eyes open, divine masculine, because I definitely see some big opportunities coming in. All right, let's clarify a little bit with Rider-Waite, and let's look at that walking away card. Look at that. The Death card coming out. Strong Scorpio energy. Strong Pluto energy too, guys. Pluto is actually the planet that rules Scorpio. And Pluto is that death and transformation. That's why we always see like the Death card representing Scorpio, because it's Pluto. And Pluto brings the transformation. There's definitely been some situation here. I feel like it's a major arcana, and remember the major arcana, the healing card. I definitely feel like Spirit has stepped in and helped this divine masculine. There's helped them close an old chapter out in something so that they can start something new. So Ace of Cups comes out. Ace of Cups can also be something about their own intuition. I do feel like this divine masculine did have an overwhelming amount of emotion, and that could have definitely caused some delays. But I feel like there's finally some sort of new beginning, new offer, and it's very possible that divine masculine could reach out, give some sort of small offer, maybe ask forgiveness or give forgiveness, something like that with the Page of Cups. All right, let's look at cornucopia. There's definitely a forgiveness issue. Ooh, I dropped it. Interesting. I dropped the card right when I said that. I feel like there's a forgiveness issue, because healing talks about forgiveness. The Page of Cups definitely talks about forgiveness. I'm getting the sense that someone walked away. So maybe divine masculine walked away from divine feminine. It could definitely be the other way around. But it's like someone feels like they got left or left behind. Something like that, and that could definitely be like what's healing, what forgiveness was given, you know, that type of situation. Eight of Cups is coming out. I'm going to take it for cornucopia in the heart space, Queen of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Alright, so Eight of Cups, again, it is about walking away from something or someone, but it's also about getting on with it, like getting on your path. On your soul's journey, you only have one path. That's why I say you can't really make a mistake. Like, you can't really veer off the path. If you do, you're just something's caused a delay, and you've kind of got stuck somewhere. And that's really the only thing that you can do. And the reason that happens is because, again, you have to learn something. So I feel like divine masculine has learned something, and they're like getting on with their path. I do see the Queen of Swords. I don't feel Queen of Swords is going to be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like that could be like the person that's around them. There could be walking away from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's also about like speaking truth, having healthy boundaries, and being victorious. I just want to mention too, the Queen of Wands also channels wisdom, and I feel like I'm sensing strong spiritual assistance here with divine masculine. So the Six of Swords comes out, and it's pretty interesting because the Six of Swords says that divine masculine in the heart space is being guided to go to calmer waters. So this divine masculine could be moving, again, changing jobs, something big. There's a major shift here for divine masculine energy. All right, let's look at the thinking man. Who is this person that comes in to help divine masculine? Wow. Temperance comes out, strong healing. This could just be spirit. Like, spirit's just stepping in, and you're going to know divine masculine because you're going to see all the things just happening. All the things like opening up for you. Like, maybe you've been working really hard to start some sort of new business or something like that, and you couldn't find any customers, and then all of a sudden they're all there. You see what I'm saying? It's definitely something like that. Again, major arcana, strong Sagittarius energy here. Two of Swords, that's stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I was recently watching Minnow Pond, and Minnow Pond gave me another beautiful meaning to the Two of Swords. A new opportunity has arrived. You were stuck in this Divine Masculine. You were stuck in this like energy of, I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I can't really choose anything. I don't have any options. And right now, coming out, especially next to healing, these two major arcanas coming out, I definitely sense that Spirit has stepped in and brought you some sort of new opportunity. And there's something about the moon. Something about the moon is definitely sticking out to me there. And then the Four of Pentacles is coming out. So Four of Pentacles talks about living within your means. It also talks about sometimes like greed or selfishness. But in this particular part, I feel like what's happened is you didn't have enough of something, and you didn't have enough assistance, and that could be like why you felt stuck. And now Spirit's coming in and offering you massive assistance. Like maybe this is all you have, but this is what's coming in now. Bottom of the deck, look at that. So the Empress energy, and remember I said divine feminine energy, the Ace of Earth was giving me that Empress energy. Empress, strong earth energy, and it's very much about abundance, having everything that you want in your love life, in your work life, in all situations. Alright, so now we're going to look at Divine Feminine energy, head, heart, and higher self. And just like Divine Masculine, we're going to look at head space. What are they currently thinking? Heart space, what are they currently feeling? And higher self space, what is their higher self currently teaching them? So we have 7th chakra coming out. We have the 2nd chakra coming out. Divine Feminine definitely working on their chakras. And that could definitely be what brought in this particular energy, this balance. I'm seeing journey is on the bottom. Definitely a confirmation of the twin journey. So I do kind of sense that both Divine Masculine, the higher self, was definitely giving a little bit of a warning that someone's coming in, but it was an energy of an helpful person. I am sensing Divine Feminine higher self is giving a warning that there could be some jealousy here. There could be some people around you, Divine Feminine, that are seeing you step into your power, and definitely could be some envy and that type of emotion. So I feel like the higher self is going to ask you to be aware of the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Alright, let's use the Triple Goddess to clarify for Divine Feminine. Let's look at that 7th chakra. The 7th chakra is your crown chakra on top of your head, and it is considered to be the chakra that connects you to spirit, to the universe, to the divine. So we're going to have the Queen of Cups coming out. Queen of Cups is going to be definitely about unconditional love, Divine Feminine energy. We also have the 4 of Cups coming out. And then we have the King of Pentacles coming out. Interesting. So I kind of sense a little bit in the headspace of Divine Feminine. Definitely in the feminine energy, definitely in your feminine power, manifesting, working with your connection with spirit through unconditional love. The 4 of Cups tells me you have all the ingredients. It's kind of what July's reading twin flame energy was. It was like spirit was giving you all the ingredients, and you could finally start to prepare something. You could finally start to make something. I feel like that's what's happening here. Divine Feminine could be showing spirit a lot of gratitude from being able to go from the daydreaming, not sure what to do with the ingredients, to now you're taking action and you're becoming this very strong, it's like you're your own protector and provider. Again, I'm getting the energy that both Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine taking action and creating like their own business or their own, following their purpose, and it's somehow benefiting them in some way. All right, let's look at the heart chakra. So the heart chakra, the second chakra came out, and the second chakra does talk about abandonment, rejection, those inner child type of wounds. It also talks about forgiveness and healing. So I'm kind of getting a strong sensation. There is a strong bond in this collective between divine feminine and divine masculine, and it's like something in that bond has healed. So we have the Nine of Cups coming out. We have the Hermit coming out. And we have the Three of Pentacles coming out. So the Nine of Cups tells me in the heart space, divine feminine really wanted divine masculine to work with her. There was always an energy of let's balance the energy and work together. Let's balance the energy and manifest together. That's always kind of been the energy with divine feminine, and I kind of feel like that's like the Nine of Cups, like what they've always wanted. And what's happened is their wishes have been granted. Divine masculine was able to step in, was able to receive the messages, was able to understand the journey, and has decided to work together. Three of Pentacles is definitely teamwork. All right, so the Envy card. 3 popped out right away, and they all kind of go together. All right, so the Nine of Swords, again, I'm getting Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's someone who maybe is not sleeping well. Someone could be trying to like, I feel like at night, someone is having a hard time sleeping, and maybe they're thinking about you or thinking about like you and your person. There's definitely like some sort of upset. Envy tells me like some sort of jealousy. It's going to be someone from your past. And the Seven of Swords tells me like there's trickery or deceit. So I almost said someone could be trying to like use spells on you or just like send you like bad mojo, something like that. And I feel like you're highly protected, clearly. This collective tribe, definitely highly collective. But if you're feeling from time to time like pains or like a draw on your energy, ground yourself, cleanse yourself. You're highly protected, but I do kind of feel like the higher self is trying to say, hey, if you're feeling these things, like there's a reason. Keep doing what you're doing. There could be an energy here of in this collective tribe where I'm kind of getting that divine masculine could be walking away from a karmic situation, and that could definitely cause that karmic to be envious of you, divine feminine, or like to be upset that you it's while you were working on yourself, divine feminine, you were giving the divine masculine confidence, the ability to build up their own confidence, the ability to step into their own power. And that is definitely what's happened here. Alright, so now I want to pull some messages from the higher self. And we're going to start with divine masculine's higher self to divine feminine. Alright, so the first message to come out says, now is not the time for impulsive behaviors. Be heard appropriately and not act a fool. So I do feel like there could be something happening here, and the higher self is telling both divine masculine and divine feminine, like, don't take any irrational action at this time. Even if someone is stepping away from something, it is not the time to like bombard them. Everyone needs space. It's definitely like a time for healing here. Alright, so I also have, you told yourself to try harder with communicating effectively. Now is the time. So I do feel like divine masculine is higher self is very much, again, telling both counterparts that now is the time to use that telepathy. Now is the time to concentrate, meditate, and really start taking action towards your purpose. And one of those ways to do that is to be balanced, to be on the same page. And in order to do that, you do have to communicate. So I do feel like the energies of trying to stay away from each other or block each other, definitely could be coming to an end. But it's more, I just want to say, guys, this is more about a spiritual journey. So make sure you're respecting everyone's boundaries. All right, so I also have, you are, it says, are you telling your partner how they should feel? Check yourself. Interesting. So you could be trying to tell Divine Masculine like how to do the journey, what steps they should be taking, what they should be feeling, you know, something like that. And I feel like the higher self, and that can go both ways too. Divine Masculine could be telling Divine Feminine, but I definitely feel like the higher self is like everyone's going to have like their own route. And I feel like that's why the space is needed. That's why the healing has come in. All right, let's look at Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. So Divine Feminine, higher self. Divine Feminine's higher self to Divine Masculine. All right, so the first one to come out says, may you aim to control your ego under challenging situations, not let it run rampant, and not rule your emotions and mind. And I definitely feel like that's kind of what's happening here for both this Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. There's definitely was an ego situation where like something got in the way, something caused like the delay. It definitely could be like material things, money, karmic relationships, you know, that type of thing. And I feel like there's definitely some sort of like ending to that. That's the lesson that was learned. And then you also have, know that every trigger can be healed and is an opportunity for growth. So yes, guys, many of us are feeling triggers as we're moving through this very intense portal, right? Lots of things are happening that are coming back to trigger us. And I feel like at this point, we should all realize that we're handling those triggers way better than we did, let's say, you know, 3-4 years ago. So just kind of keep those things in mind. All right, so ego death is also here. I am sensing like a strong ego death with this Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. It's like both counterparts finally look towards the spirituality of the situation, and that's what's brought in this healing. That's what's brought in this balance. But ego death says complete loss of subjective self-identity. What you are at this moment is what you know from past experiences. And so it's definitely like you're moving on from the 3D physical experience into more of a, and it's still going to be 3D, but now it's going to be more of a spiritual experience. All right, guys, let's close it out with some Power of Love activation cards. And this is going to be guidance from Spirit for this collective twin flame tribe. So both Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. The first card to come out is Loyalty. I love it. All right, it says your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. Ooh, I dropped it. Friendliness also comes out, and it says you're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. And that's what happened here on this journey. Let's do one more. We have forgiveness. I knew it. All right, it says you are now able to activate the power of love in order to release past hurts. Both counterparts realizing the purpose, the strong purpose in this journey. And I feel like both counterparts definitely very grateful to Spirit, to the universe, to their twin, to the mirror that allowed them to learn to heal, to learn to love themselves in the first place. Beautiful, beautiful reading. I am so grateful for this Lionsgate portal. I hope this reading resonates with you. If it does, please hit that like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those good things. We are growing, guys, and I do appreciate each and every one of you. As always, I am always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you.